Ew, Goofy Chicken Nation, what's going on, man? Paparazzi. We had a lot going on today. There was a lot of news today. We gonna jump right in it. But before I start, I have to say this. If you watch this video later, like, comment, subscribe. And most importantly, thanks for clucking with me. Hey, and if you ain't clucking with me, cluck you.
You are clucking with Goofy Chicken Fantasy.
What is a goofy chicken, Daddy?
Cash, cash, cash.
Hey, we had a lot of news going on in the NFL today. I'm going to be honest, this is one of my favorite times of the year. Let's start out with news out of Atlanta. Now in Arizona, we're going to talk about Tyler Algier. Tyler Algier signed a 2-year, 12-point-something million contract. And that's cool. But I'm not getting too excited about Tyler Algier's landing spot. The Arizona Cardinals decided to restructure James Conner's deal. He was at $6.3 million. So what I usually like to do is I usually like to follow the money. But here the money is so close. And the players themselves they have a lot of similarities when it comes to him going up or down my rankings. He's staying where he is for me. I don't think that people with a lot of Tyler Algier shares are too happy about his landing spot. I think that people expected more or wanted him to be in a better situation than he is right now. It's not as exciting as people may have wanted it to be. That news doesn't make you jump out your seat by any means. Next, we got Travis Etienne, another person who the news just isn't making me jump out my seat, right? It's okay, he's going to the Saints. They're paying him a good amount of money. The average contract ended up being somewhere around $13 million a year. They just restructured my boy Kamara's contract a couple days ago. What was it, March 6th? And he's still going to be a $10.5 million cap hit for the New Orleans Saints. If I'm following the money, that's an expensive backfield. That's a real expensive backfield out there in New Orleans. So I'm not sure what they're doing out there. I'm not sure what their plan is for Alvin Kamara. But, hold on, y'all. Yo, what up? Yeah. Let me call you right back. I'm going live. Yeah. Who else we got? Yeah, Travis Etienne. If we're talking about ADP, if we're talking about best ball, if we're talking about rankings, I'm not moving him. I ain't moving him, but he ain't moving up my board with that signing because I do not believe that the Saints, if they decide to keep Alvin Kamara, I don't feel like they're going to completely discard him and let Travis Etienne take over and get the kind of carries that I really want him to get if I take him in best ball, which is around 70 to 75% of those carries. Isaiah Likely. Obviously Harbaugh likes Likely. He's taking him over there to New York with him. Theo Johnson is still there. If we're following the money, 3 years, $40 million, you can expect to see him being a vital part of that New York Giants offense for sure. As you know, you don't know. In best ball right now, as far as exposure goes, he's about 50% of the tight. He's 50%. I got 50% exposure to him. So I'm all in. I've been all in. I'm still all in. I'm sure I'm not going to be able to get him as cheap as I was getting him. But I'll still be drafting him as we move into best ball and into the right before the season. So, I'm still high on him, but everybody else is about to be high on him too. So, we'll keep drafting him. Next guy, Ken Walker, Kansas City Chiefs. I already was high on him. I already had him as he was my sixth running back off the board for me. I had him ahead of Bucky. I had him ahead of Josh Jacobs. You can't tell me, there's nothing you could do to tell me that he is not a better player at a better value than both of those guys. So I've been fading Bucky, and I'm glad I have, based upon Kenneth Gainwell showing up in town for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. How's that going to work? How many targets is Bucky going to see now? Because you bring Kenneth Gainwell into the organization to throw him the rock out the backfield. So now what is Bucky? A guy who's going to get 15 to 20 carries a game, maybe 2 or 3 targets. Kenneth Walker was already high on my board. He remains high on my board as we move into free agency and to the draft. Let's jump right into it, man. We about to draft a lineup right now. Oh, but before we do that, let me talk about the winner of the day, Jacoby Brissett. If you've been taking Jacoby Brissett right now, he just got declared the starter for the Arizona Cardinals. That's big news, especially where he was going in underdog drafts lately. You were grabbing him 13th, 14th, 15th round. So if you've been drafting him, you are the
winner, chicken dinner.
All right, let's go get this started, man. We're going to jump right into this draft board. But before I do that, let me put some money in that thing. Let me drop about $10 in there. Appreciate you joining me. What's up? You doing all right? Let me go ahead and drop a little bit of cash in my underdog. We're going to do a draft real quick. We're loaded. All right, we're going to jump into the big board. I'm sure it's going to fill up quick. I know folks are itching to get in there. It might fill up this year. It might fill up. We're going to help it. All right. Strategy hasn't changed. I'm still trying to go backs early. And I will go ahead and grab my wide receivers late. Nothing has changed. Of course, if I get picked 3 or 4, I'm going to go Puka and Jamar. Those are the only 2 wide receivers that I'm drafting in the first round all year. Everybody else, I'll fade to whoever else wants to draft them. But I won't be taking CD. I won't be taking, who else we got out there that's sneaking in the first round. I won't be going JSN at all, especially at pick 5. I just can't do it. Amon-Ra, won't see much of him unless he fades to me at the turn 12-13. So nothing has changed about my strategy. I'm trying to advance to the money rounds. And the only way I can do that is to go running backs early. All right, so that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna try to get to this money here right now. $200,000 to first. If I get to $200,000, I'm putting it all in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple. I'm putting it all in crypto. All right, we got one more person till we feel, and then we're gonna go ahead and get this thing started. We're good, locked in. We're going to pick 11, so we're going to be at that turn. Of course, we're going running backs. We're going to look for guys like James Cook's not going to be there, but he's been moving up the board. We're going to look for guys like James Cook, Achan, Genty. We're going to stay away from the rookie Hampton. We're going to stay away from the rookie Love. And we probably not going to take Saquon Barkley that high, but it's going to be two of these guys when we get to the turn. First guy off the board. We'll see. Well, let me call my partner back. Jahmyr Gibbs, first guy off the board. We know that Bijan's going next because that's what's been happening all preseason. And then we're going to go grab one of those backs that we got in the queue. In that order, really. That's how I like them, in that order. Actually, to be honest with you, I like Saquon more than I like Omarion Hampton, even though his ADP is about 1.5 spots below Omarion Hampton. But, you know, Omarion Hampton, we know he's been getting boosted up because Mike McDaniel's going to be in Miami. But Omarion Hampton at this point in his career is not a better player than Saquon Barkley. So we gonna stick with Saquon Barkley. We're going to go against the grain as far as ADP goes. And we're definitely going to take Saquon over Omarion Hampton if we have to make that decision. We're up. We're going to go ahead and take Achan. And then hope. And we're going to hope that Genty falls to us, but he's probably not. Matter of fact, let's take Genty and hope Achan falls to us. It's a long shot. It's an extreme long. Okay, he goes receiver. He goes Justin. Oh! Whoa! Kenneth Walker, 13. All right. I haven't seen that all year. Okay. He's moving up. Okay, and then we'll go Genty Achan. Gosh, I guess, hey, he's going to KC, but his ADP, what is his ADP right now? His ADP is 28. They took him at 13. So he's going to be climbing for a while this offseason. Wow. That's a shocker, to be honest with you. That is, I mean, it's understandable, though. There is no competition for targets. There is no competition. Okay, there's no competition for targets out the backfield. There is no competition for carries. He's just going to have him a average backup, backing him up. They're not going to make a splash anywhere else in the running back market. So, you know, I respect the pick. It could work out. Omarion Hampton and Love go. We're going to try to go running backs again. That's the plan. The plan is to go running backs again to get 3. Best ball, we want our running back to win that flex spot. I want that running back to be slotted in that flex spot every week. That's the plan. So we're going to ignore these wide receivers and we're going to look for, our pick is going to be, we're going to be at 35. Travis Etienne is not going to make it to 35 anymore after today's news. Although, I still don't know what that timeshare is going to look like between Travis Etienne and Alvin Kamara. I have no idea. They're paying Alvin Kamara a lot of money. And they're not going to just sit him there and let him only get 20% of the snap share. So, but damn, they paid Travis Etienne a lot of money too. That has to be the most expensive backfield in the NFL right now. I have no idea how that's going. I don't see how that split's going to work, especially with all that money that's in that backfield right now. But we know that they paid Travis Etienne for a reason. Bucky goes. Big news, Kenneth Gainwell signs with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I've been fading Bucky this entire preseason. I just can't get back on board after what I saw him do the last 4 weeks of the NFL season. I just can't do it. When I saw Sean Tucker take every single carry the last 4 weeks inside the 5-yard line, that told me everything that I needed to know about Bucky Irvin and how Todd Bowles feels about Bucky Irvin. Now Todd Bowles decides to bring in Kenneth Gainwell. Bucky Irvin's target share out the backfield immediately gets cut in half. No way I could draft him anywhere near the 3rd round. He's dropped down to 4th or 5th round back for me in regards to rankings. Definitely behind Travis Etienne. Etienne? We're up. We're going to try to go running back again. If Etienne's there, we'll take him. We'd rather have Breece, actually, than Etienne if I had my rankings. So we're going to go Breece or Etienne. Breece is there for us. We're going to go Breece. And now we're going to start thinking about wide receivers. Unless Travis Etienne is still there. And then we're going to go 4 backs in a row. We're going to go running back, running back, running back. And I am not scared to do it if Travis Etienne is still there, which would be amazing. And he's still there. And he's still there. Come on, man. Let's go. I'm excited about that. Who that? Teddy? What's up, bro?
Clucking chicken fantasy look like it's taking off. What's up, good brother?
What's up? What you doing?
I'm on the phone with Gates. Remember, I click you emerge.
Hold on. I'm gonna hit y'all boys up a little bit. I'm streaming real quick.
Bet. Yes, sir.
All right. Hey, Genty, Achan, Hall, Etienne. Man, where's my money? Where's my money? Come on now. Where is it at? Hold on, y'all. I got you. I should have added this already anyway. My bad. What we got? Genty, Achan, Hall, Etienne. Bro, what's up?
Dinner, chicken dinner.
Let's go. Now we got to find some receivers. Man, hold on, man. One more time. Genty, Achan, Breece Hall, Etienne.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Come on, man. Somebody put a W in the chat. 2 people are here. Somebody put a doggone W in the chat right now. The hell? Yo, let's go. I'll let y'all look at the board. I usually don't look at the board. I don't even care what they do. It's all about what I'm doing. Matter of fact, I'm going to put a W in here for myself. Put a W in my chat, man. 4 backs, 4 featured backs. I'm going to put 1 W for each back. Right there. WWWW. Let's go get these wide receivers now. That's a good start. That's a hell of a start. Let's go get these wide receivers now. Every day you come back to this stream, it's going to be that much better. Keep coming back. Keep clucking with me. And I'll keep clucking with you. Dropping content. I think I need to put some music on my. I think I might need a little background music though. A little background music to cut out the silence. 5 picks away. What we gonna do? We're definitely not grabbing any running backs. Let's just go ahead and take them off the screen. To be honest, let's just go ahead and take running backs off the screen. They're not even on our radar anymore. We're going wide receiver here. We're going to make some. We're going to try to find. We ain't going to try. We're going to find some splash wide receivers that are going to give us some big games. No, they're not going to be Puka Nacua. No, they're not going to be Justin Jefferson guys. But we're going to find some guys that are going to be some volatile wide receivers that are going to give us splash weeks. And we're going to start that off by grabbing Christian Watson. Why? Because my boy Matt LaFleur gets those guys open. After that, we're going to hope we can go Jordan Tyson. If we can't go Jordan Tyson, we're going to go down here and grab Parker Washington. Matter of fact, I draft so much Parker Washington, maybe I'll go ahead. I don't know who the Pittsburgh quarterback is. If you know who Pittsburgh quarterback is going to be, let me know. But I don't know who Pittsburgh quarterback is going to be. Let's go Jordan Tyson here. The best rookie wide receiver in the NFL next year. Offensive Rookie of the Year, I'm calling it right now, Jordan Tyson. If it's not I forgot Jeremiah Love existed. Never mind. He's going to be in the running, though. He's going to give you a good year. All right, let's see what we got. We got Genty, Achane. I still can't believe that running back group. And then we went Watson and Tyson, the yellow boys. All right, let's see what everybody else is doing. Nobody has, this guy does revolutionary. I was about to say, not too many of them out there have 3 backs yet. They don't even got a backup yet. I'm feeling good. $200,000 a first. The top 3 teams, week 1 through 15, advance. If I'm looking out at this board right now, I'm advancing. I feel like I'm advancing. Tootin. Yeah. Is Tootin going to be the number 1 back in Jacksonville? Etienne is gone. And why do I like, right now as it stands right now, I like Tootin's situation. Of course, you can't tell this by what I did in this draft, but I like Tootin's situation in Jacksonville more than I like Etienne's situation in New Orleans, with Alvin Kamara putting a shadow over the exact amount of snap share that's going to happen in New Orleans. I don't know what Kellen Moore is going to do with both of those guys, and both of those guys are very similar. That's my problem. They're both very, very similar running backs. One is just much older than the other one. We're going to go quarterback. We're going to stack up on some quarterbacks unless there are some wide receivers there that we just cannot refuse. Being a guy like Parker Washington. Alec Pierce, and Parker Washington goes as soon as I clicked him. Alec Pierce got paid, but he doesn't move up my rankings because I did not want him to go back to Indianapolis. Also, I was high on Josh Downs. He moves down my ranking as well because I thought Alec Pierce was going to be out the door. I wanted to see Alec Pierce go to an organization with a big arm quarterback like Drake May. I don't know who Indianapolis is going to bring in there to play quarterback until Daniel Jones comes back. Daniel Jones wanted $50 million from the Colts. I don't even know if they're going to be able to get a deal done if he's asking for that type of money. Let me go to ADP, see who we could snipe here. We're going to start getting quarterbacks. We have Christian Watson and Jordan Tyson. I like Justin Herbert because you could backstack him with receivers like Trey Harris, tight ends like Arondé Gatson. Of course, I like Dak Prescott. We don't have any Jaguars on our roster right now. We're going to try to grab Jordan Love later. Wasn't impressed by the Tyler Algier signing and where he went, so I'm not going to go down there and grab him. So we are going to go ahead and grab a quarterback for sure. We're going to go ahead and grab Dak. And then we're going to grab another quarterback. Or maybe we'll wait. Maybe we'll wait for us. Maybe we'll wait a second. I don't like either one of these wide receivers. Tucker Kraft's coming off injury. I'll go Kyle Pitts. Maybe that Kyle Pitts Tua connection will be something the first 6 or 7. I say the first 6 or 7 weeks Kyle Pitts and Tua, but it might be longer than that. I'm not sure. It could be. It could be if Tua comes out hot. Like I saw him heat up in the Benz last year. If he comes out hot, then Penix might have to wait a year before he hits the field again. But that's a long shot. I mean, is it? Is it a long shot? I mean, Tua is like a streaky baseball player, man. If he gets hot, if he gets on a streak, then he's not coming out. He's gonna be the starter in Atlanta for 16, 17 weeks if he comes out there dicing them up. So, Michael Penix could very well get Wally pipped. It could happen. I could see it happening. I'm going to go check out the board. Pittman's, he ended up in Pittsburgh. Still don't know who Pittsburgh's quarterback's going to be. But if I'm Aaron Rodgers, I'm feeling good about Pittman and DK Metcalf as my X and my Z. Hey, those are two towers out there. Get a guy in the slot. Who's their slot? Calvin Austin? Okay. Pat Freiermuth season, maybe. Brock Purdy goes. Let's see. We're going to go best available. No, we're not. We're going to go Jordan Love. We're going to go Jordan Love for sure. We're going to stack Jordan Love with Christian Watson. If he's there. We're 7 picks away, and he's the top back on the board. So if he's there, we're going to go Jordan Love. Hopefully he is there. Wan'Dale Robinson heads to Tennessee. Okay. I'm not mad at it. Denzel Boston is still there. You know I love Denzel Boston. Check out my video on Denzel Boston. Just dropped a reaction video. Hey, call me crazy. Dude looks like Mike Evans out there. Dude is out there looking like no, and I ain't talking about the profile and the film is looking like Mike Evans out there. Xavier Worthy goes, haven't touched him all year. Come on, let Jordan Love come to me. We could stack him with Christian Watson. He's not going to take a quarterback. He already has two. We'll take Jordan Love. Yeah, I like that. I like that. And then if Aronde's still there, we'll grab him as Aronde or Denzel Boston. That's a tough one for me. I got so much Aronde. Too much Aronde. Denzel Boston sometimes fades. I'll go Aronde Gatson. Denzel Boston might fall to me. All right. Stack Jordan Love with Christian Watson. I'm happy about that. Let's do it.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Kenyon Sadiq goes. Yo, yeah, he's fast. Hey, but guess what? I don't need no bodybuilder at tight end. I don't need Mr. Olympia at tight end. I saw some, I only watched his highlight tapes. Every highlight tape I saw, half the catches I saw, he'll catch the ball and he's on the ground. I ain't see much yak. It was catch and he did not stay on his feet and then he's on the ground. Go watch the highlight tapes. I didn't watch the film. I'm not about to sit here and lie to y'all and act like I went and watched his all 22. I didn't. I'm not even going to sit here and lie to y'all and act like I watched college football. I don't. Until about right now when it start the pre-drafts for best ball. That's when I start looking to see who the rookies are. Two guys that stood out to me, Denzel Boston and Jordan Tyson. I'm hoping Denzel Boston is still there. I doubt he falls to me, but he's still there. He's still there, but I'm 12 picks away. Denzel, Brenton Strange, Jake Ferguson could stack him with Dak. I think I probably will do that. I'll probably stack Jake Ferguson with Dak. That's a deadly combination when it heats up. Malik Willis goes. Yeah, Malik Willis goes. Westlake High School, Liberty University. I'm good, dog. I'm good on Malik Willis, bro. I can't do it. I mean, he's going to rush for a hell of yards, but all the big plays he makes, I believe, are going to be it's going to be broken plays, him running around, finding Jalen Waddle somewhere down there, and throwing it up. Although, I got Achane. I think the zone read with Malik and Achane is going to be deadly. I believe so. If we can get Boston and Ferguson here, I'd be happy. I'd be real happy. But just in case we don't, let me click on a couple other guys. Romeo news didn't drop today. I was waiting on for some Romeo news, and if it did, I'll check it. I'm sure some Romeo news will drop by either the end of today or by tomorrow. We should see where Romeo's going to go. We know he's not going to go to Indianapolis, and we know he's not going to go to Tennessee. I mean, that's not going to happen right at this point. Denzel Boston is still there. This guy has 5 wide receivers. The guy after him has 5 wide receivers. And the guy right ahead of me has 4. So he might be there. He might be there. Brenton Strange is off the board. Denzel Boston sitting right there for me, about 15 spots below ADP. I'll take him. Probably should have took Ferguson there, but I already have 2 tight ends. If this guy decides to take Ferguson, I'll go Romeo Doubs, which I want to do anyway. But since I have Dak Prescott, I'll go ahead and stack Dak with Jake. And that's what I'll do. I'll stack Dak with Jake. Grabbed him below ADP too. 102 targets last year. I'll take that. It don't deserve a winner chicken dinner clip, but it's okay. I'm cool with it. I'm happy with it. Let me recap what we got right now before I go back to the big board. I got Dak, stacked him with Jake. I got Jordan, stacked him with Watson. Genty, Achan, Brees Hall, Travis Etienne.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Diggs goes. Don't know where he's going. Any Diggs news out there? I didn't see any Diggs news out there. Go back to the board. Talk to y'all about what I see. Who's coming off the board at this time. Rashad White. No news about Rashad White yet. How many quarterbacks? I got 2 quarterbacks. I need a third. I might go with Tua. We know he's gonna be the starter for the first 5 to 6 weeks, maybe 8. We know that, and I need 3 quarterbacks. I don't like going into the season, especially pre-drafts, because the bye weeks haven't hit yet. You don't know what quarterback is gonna be on what bye week. It doesn't matter for the skilled guys because there's several of them, but 2 quarterbacks, the chances are it's a good chance that they could be on the same bye week. It wouldn't be like the odds aren't like the odds are there that they might have the same bye week. I don't know what the percentage is or the chances, but it's a doggone good chance, a chance that I don't want to take. I still don't understand why Algier wants to go be in a backfield with James Conner. Trey Benson is still there. I thought that he wanted to go somewhere and be the number 1 guy, but I guess there isn't too many places that he can go and do that. I can't think of too many places where he can go and be the guy. Maybe Minnesota. I'm looking at Jordan Mason right there, but still, that's not a place. I can't think of a place where he could go and be the guy. Not at this moment. Go back here. See what we got. See if we got any quarterbacks that we can lean on. Jacoby. We can lean on Jacoby. We can definitely lean on Jacoby. See it right there. Jacoby Brissett will serve as Cardinals starting quarterback next season, so we can lean on Jacoby if he's there. I don't. He only has 1 quarterback. He's going to take Jacoby. I can't imagine him not taking Jacoby right there. Unless he hasn't been watching the news today, which obviously he hasn't. So he's going to go ahead and pass up Jacoby and send him right over here to me. Unless this guy takes him. He only has 2 quarterbacks. He needs 3. And he doesn't want Jacoby either, so I'll take him. And I'll take Jacoby. And if Alvin Kamara is still there, I'll take Alvin Kamara and I'll stack Etienne and Alvin Kamara. So I'll have both the best worlds. Who you wanna get a goal line touch to, Kellen Moore? I got both of them. I'll take both of them. Fine. I'm taking them below ADP too. I'm very cool with that. So now I'll take Etienne. I'll take Kamara too. I'll take both sides of the coin. I'll take both sides of the coin. I'm fine with that. Now we got a lot of work to do at wide receiver right now. We're not taking anybody else at any other position unless a running back that we really like falls to us. We're gonna be in the wide receiver and running back market here. Hold on. Don't tell me. Okay, yeah, we're good. I'm about to say, don't tell me my mic's not on. I'm sure my partner would have called me and told me if my mic's not on. I'm sure that's him right there as my one viewer, and I appreciate him. That's my bro. I appreciate him. We're going to get better. We're going to get more exciting. We're going to start a better production. I'm not stopping this year until I hit alpha, dog. I love to talk ball. This is fun for me. This is not a task that I would not be doing anyway. I'd be doing this anyway, even if I wasn't streaming. So I'm doing what I like to do. 6 people came in this room though. Hey, that's an all-time high. I couldn't keep them in here, but they came in here. I couldn't keep them in here, but they came in here. So I appreciate them too. Next time when you come into this room, drop a comment, drop a like, drop a something. Matter of fact, let me drop a like on my own video. There we go. Oh, there it is. Or is that a heart in the comments? I don't even know how YouTube works, huh? I'm not good with that. I'm not good with the YouTube technology just yet. Appreciate y'all, man. I thank y'all for clucking with me for sure. You already know. You are clucking with Goofy Chicken Fantasy.
What is a goofy chicken, Daddy?
Cash, cash, cash. Tank Dell, 2 knee. T Hill knee, T Dell knee. 2 knees go out there. Who's gonna have a better knee when the season starts? I'm a bet on Tariq Hill. Tank Dell's injury, it was just ugly, man. Those are one of them injuries that you don't even want to watch the replay. That's one of them injuries where you cut the replay off. You can't even show that injury again on Red Zone. They gotta That's one of those injuries where the commentator had to give a warning that it's a graphic scene before you watch that one. We're going wide receivers here because we have no other choice, because everything else who the receivers that I like Trey. I like Ryan and stacking him with Dak. Trey, Ryan. That's where we're at with those guys. It's just Trey and Ryan for me. We're gonna go. Trey Harris is gone. All right, smart guy. Right before I wanted to take him, so I guess we'll go Trey and Ryan. Let me go Ryan Flanoy first because that's a stack, and then I'm just gonna have to think about. Or did I go Trey? Okay, I'm gonna just have to think about. I don't know. I guess I'll take Trey Tucker. DK, Tesla, Surratt. Shout out to JMU. Shout out to bro. I'll take Tucker. This wide receiver room, it ain't sexy. That's for damn sure. It ain't sexy. That wide receiver room is looking bleak. But we can still land this plane. Don't get it twisted. We can still, and we're still in the money. You look at those with our backs and 3 starting quarterbacks. We're still in the money. So we ain't finna sit here and act like, we ain't finishing in the top 3 because we are. Hold on, battery issues. I thought I plugged that thing in. Hold on. We ain't gonna die on stream now. Rookie, make sure your computer's plugged up, rookie. Hold on. All right, there we go. We're good. We're good, y'all. We still streaming? Yeah, we still good. Receivers that I like that are gonna come up. Well, I'll click them for you. I like Keelan. Still on Keon Coleman. I like what Joe Brady said about him. If Joe Brady said he called Keon Coleman and said that that's the best thing that ever happened to him, fine, and I'll believe you. Although, what is he? Target number 5 in the Buffalo offense? DJ Moore, Khalil Shakir, Dalton Kincaid, James Cook, and then maybe Keon Coleman. Maybe. He's a little bit down there. He's down there. All right, we got to go wide receivers, though. Nobody likes DK anymore. He fell all the way. Nobody likes Ayamonar anymore. He fell because of the Wan'Dale Robinson news. Kyle Williams, maybe. Is Vele gone? Nope. I'm going Vele, my favorite guy. I like Vele more than all these guys. Who else is down there in the deep? I like Kyle Williams more than those guys, too. Who else is down there? I like Rashad Bateman, too, more than most of those guys. We're down in deep now. Who can we pair up with? Who's the Cardinals wide receiver 3? Harrison, Wilson, McBride. Who's their number 3? That little dude. What's that little dude's name? Forgot. But that's who it is if he's not a free agent. Ellick is still falling. That might be value right there. We're going to go Vele first, though. And then we're going to take Kyle Williams. I feel good about that. We're going to draft 2 more wide receivers just to be safe since we faded them early. Yeah, that's sweet. I feel good about this. But I got to grab 2 more wide receivers. I need 2 more splash wide receivers because that ain't going to be enough to win right there. I got to have, when you looking at, I'm not going to say weak, but when you looking, one of these guys going to be the offensive rookie of the year, though. Well, sorry, Mendoza and Love are probably going to be, one of those guys are going to be the rookie of the year, but one of these guys is going to have a good season. When I say good season, over 800 yards, over 5 touchdowns. I ain't saying he's going to have a Justin Jefferson rookie season. I'm just saying that they're going to have a good season. All right? Not a historic season. All right? So we definitely going to finish this thing out with some wide receivers. Malik. Bateman, Wicks, Bond. I'm curious to see what Todd Monken's going to do with Isaiah Bond. I think Todd Monken got a good look at Isaiah Bond when he was in Alabama. I think Todd Monken was at Georgia at the same time. Could be wrong. What's up, Q? And I'm just about to hop off. I'm going to let you check out what I did today, man. Hey, crazy news today. I saw you post about Trey Benson being dead, but I'm still confused about that running back room in Arizona. Algier, they just extended or they just did something with Connor's contract and Trey Benson is still there. So obviously Algier is not going to be Is he gonna be the feature? I have no idea. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna go a recap with y'all after I make these last two picks. I'm gonna go over this real quick with you. Connor Algier. Okay, but who's 1 and who's 2? That's the question. Who's 1 and who's 2? And who's gonna be in there on third down? Because Algier last year was one of the best pass he was one of the best pass. Let me slow down. He was one of the best pass protectors in the NFL when it came to protecting his quarterback. So who's going to be that guy that's going to be in there on third down? I don't know. It's a lot to break down with that backfield right there. A whole lot. And where does Trey Benson a cut candidate? It's just a bunch. It's a bunch to break down. But we'll break it down. We'll figure it out. Rashad Bateman. Comeback season. Look at these backs. We went with Q. Genty, Achan, Hall, Etienne, and Kamara. That's tough. Darnell Mooney comeback season. He comes back healthy. Gives you another one of those seasons that Darnell Mooney likes to give you. All right, that's what we got, man. That's what we got. We think it's a winner. We hope it's a winner. Let's shout out to all the winners.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
I appreciate y'all clucking with me. Oh, that didn't work. I appreciate y'all clucking with me. What? Come on.
You are clucking with Goofy Chicken Fantasy.
What is a goofy chicken, Daddy?
I'm gonna start scheduling my streams, man. So y'all gonna know when I'm gonna be on. I'm gonna try to be on tomorrow. Is Tuesday. I'm probably gonna be on at probably about 8 o'clock tomorrow. Let me recap the what I did with the room. We went Dak Prescott. We stacked him up with Jake Ferguson. We went Jordan Love. Stacked him up with Christian Watson. We went Jacoby Brissett, and we went Jacoby Brissett confidently because of the new news that we got about Jacoby Brissett. He will be the starter in Arizona to start the 2026 season. So anybody who was on Jacoby Brissett before today's news is definitely a
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
We went, I don't know how this happened, y'all. We went Ashton Genty, Devon Achan, Breece Hall, Travis Etienne, and then I took both sides of the coin with Kamara and Etienne. I don't even know how that happened. But guess what? I am glad that it did.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Wide receivers, we had to go deep on wide receiver because we faded it all the way to the 59th pick. We stacked Watson with Love. We went with my two favorite wide receivers, Jordan Tyson, the best wide receiver in the draft. We stacked him with Denzel Boston, the second best wide receiver in the draft, and you cannot tell me differently. We stacked Ryan Flanoy with Dak. We went Trey Tucker because, hey, we just trying to find guys at this point, we just trying to find guys that are going to have a couple breakout games. We went Vele because that's my guy. I'm ashamed of how much exposure I got to Vele. But if he plays like I think he's going to play, then cash. We went Kyle Williams, Rashad Bateman, and Darnell Mooney. Haven't heard any news come out about Darnell Mooney and where he's going to land. But I think he can give us one more good year somewhere. I think he's still valuable. Went Kyle Pitts, Gadsden, and then we comboed Jake Ferguson up with Dak Prescott. I appreciate y'all. Every person in here right now, I appreciate you clucking with me. I always appreciate you clucking with me. And if you ain't clucking with me, cluck you. All right, y'all. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow at about 8 o'clock, man. Yeah. Goofy Chicken out.
You are clucking with Goofy Chicken Fantasy.
What is a goofy chicken, Daddy?
Cash.
Yeah, we back tomorrow. Hold on, let me read that comment real quick. I'm glad about Walker. I got 32% Walker. 32% Walker? What? Hey, hold on now. You got an inside source?
Winner, chicken dinner.
All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow.